Lisa Raymond, as a kid, you had rather a unique coaching background. Our friend, a great player, national champ, Charlie Oliver, put you in a program, 1 hour exclusively with him a day. What did that training program do for your technique, for your fundamentals, and how much would today's kids, the young kids, benefit from that program?
Well, it's actually interesting. I've been asked a lot recently what I attribute my longevity out on tour to, and I truly believe because of Charlie Oliver and because of my upbringing and how I practiced as a kid. You know, I wasn't sent away to a tennis academy. I didn't play, 4 or 5 hours a day at 9, 10 years old.
Nancy and Ted wanted you at home, girl.
They did. They wanted me at home, and I'm very thankful that they wanted me at home. You know, I stayed home. I got an education, and I had friends, and I had a normal life compared to a lot of the girls. And I truly believe, because Charlie Oliver, he took me under his wing, and he made sure I wasn't on the court as much as a lot of these girls today, and I'm not
no burnout for Raymond.
No burnout for Raymond, no. Still out here, 41 years old.
Stomping ground down here, Gatorville.
Exactly.
Gainesville, you played twice an All-American there. Fondest memories of being a Gator?
Oh, there's so many memories. I think even to this day I'll be playing anywhere all over the world, and I hear "Go Gators" in the stands. So, but
pump you up or break your concentration?
Pump me up all the time. I think my freshman year helping them win our first team national championship, and both of my years winning the singles titles, they were just incredible memories. To be able to win it too in Gainesville, my sophomore year, and was amazing.
Couple of decades ago, maybe 2.5 decades ago, you turned pro. Did you ever think that I would be the oldest player to win a slam and hang around as long as you are at the level that you are?
I didn't. I when I started
you
playing,
like the feel?
It was winning the U.S. Open at 38 was amazing, and to have, I think it had been something like 6 years in between slams for me. So to get back there and to be able to achieve that at such a at the latter part of my career felt amazing.
You've had some great coaches in the past. You're going to play for a while longer. We know that. But if in case you drop out and you went into coaching because they want more females on the tour, give me one male player in today's market and one female player in today's market that you would like to coach.
Wow. Well, I mean, who wouldn't want to be a part of Roger Federer's team? I mean, let's be honest. That's like the dream of all dreams. But
what did you give Roger Federer then, Lisa?
I could
stay out of his way.
Exactly. Just sit there and get his balls for him and pick up the balls and whatever. But as far as the female, I think a lot of these young Americans coming up. I'm actually going to help Madison Keys a little bit with Lindsay. When Lindsay and Davenport and her husband can't travel, so really looking forward to that. And I really think she's the real deal.
Good to see you, kid.
Good to see you, Mr. Kozlowski.
Oh, don't call me Mr. Kozlowski.
Always be Mr. Kozlowski to me.
You're pure. You're refreshing. And you're wholesome.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Lisa.
Absolutely, anytime.
Okay. All right. Renee Stubbs, you set the record. You broke the record. 60 wins, 60 titles. Australian women were mighty with courts.
Yeah.
Now, you own that record. What's that still mean to you?
That's hopefully a record that'll stand for a long time.
Well, if you go back and play it, will too.
Well, my days of playing are over, that's for sure. It's a really nice record to have, I guess. I don't think about it very much until people like you bring it up that know that fact. But it's a special record, especially over someone like Margaret Court. But she has a few more Grand Slams than me.
Well, in the singles, maybe 11 different partners, though. That's very unique. What did you learn from all these different partners, especially someone that's here today, Lisa Raymond?
Yeah, well, I think she learnt more from me than I did from her. No. And I played with Lisa for almost 7 years, so played with Cara Black for about 3 years. To be honest with you, you have to learn different things from different people, and I think, I did that pretty well. And also I played with random people from time to time. I played with Steffi Graf a couple of times. I played a number of years with Laurie McNeil, so, I learned a lot from a lot of people.
Names we all honor. You were in the booth. You were giving us great stuff from the booth. What were you seeing from that Tennis Channel booth that when you were on the court you weren't seeing for yourself and you wish you had?
Yeah, I think what makes me a decent commentator is that I actually I was quite emotional on the court, and I think that gives me a little bit of an edge in the booth because I see the emotional side of tennis. And I was always very, very technical, and I was always very, very good with seeing patterns when I played. That was probably my biggest strength. So, translating it into the booth wasn't that difficult for me. So I think more so than anything, just seeing the overwhelming nature of TV and tennis, to be honest, and how different they are and how much they need each other to work.
Great to share the passion today with Renee Stubbs. Good to see you here in Venice, Florida.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Okay.